Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we're going to be testing the RTX 5060 Gigabyte WINDFORCE edition of the card. We're going to be playing Dying Light 2. I'm going to be pairing it with the Ryzen 9000X 3D. I'm going to be running 32 gigabytes of DDR5, 6000 MHz RAM. Here's how the GPU looks inside of the ASUS operating case. Alright guys, let's get into the video. Right guys, so we're starting out with 1080p here. We have no upscaling on, no frame generation, nothing like that. Let me show you the advanced settings here. So we have DX11 here, and we have high settings on. You guys can see here. Let me put that to high as well. Accept, yeah. So we have high settings here, and let's have a look. It didn't really change any FPS anyway, that thing, but I'm just gonna keep on high. So we're getting like 70s, 80s, dropping all the way to 60s as well here. So let's just keep running around and see what's gonna happen here with this FPS, but hopefully it's not gonna drop too much lower than it already is here. We are using 6.5 gigabytes of VRAM, and also I've not tested this game in absolute ages, guys. Like, I have not been in this game for so long. It's actually insane. Like, the last time I played this game was like, I don't even know, like I think over 6 months ago now. So it's great to see this game again here. Some of the videos have actually done really well in this game, so after a little bit of time they actually picked up. So but yeah, it seems to be fine here, and you know, this is without any DLSS. So with DLSS, we should get a bit more FPS here. It seems to be running pretty well. I've just recorded that Cyberpunk video. It's probably going to be out first as well, so it wasn't too good, guys. Let me tell you that. But go and check it out, guys, because it should be the first video I will put out. So that video should be out first. I think I'm going to pop some upscaling on here quickly. Right guys, so in 1080p here, I did enable DLSS on quality here, and still the same settings as before here. So just high settings here with DLX11. There you go, high settings. And we're not really getting that much more. Like, we're getting like 6-7 FPS, guys. I did restart the game just to make sure that it's, you know, applied, because I couldn't believe it was such a little, you know, amount of gain here. But yeah, we only got literally like 7 FPS more. So this is not looking good, guys. This is 1080p as well. So we are using 6 gigabytes of RAM. So we are probably going to be able to enable frame gen. So if you guys don't mind using frame gen, I don't really mind it, to be fair, but I know a lot of you do mind it for some reason. I mean, you know, I know you get that delay, but still, it's still, I think it's a really good technology that they offer here. Sadly, in some titles like Cyberpunk, go and watch that video, guys. You can't even, like, even enabling that doesn't really help, because you are running out of VRAM, because frame gen does use more VRAM. So, and sadly we don't have much here with this card. So but yeah, we're getting like 70s here, which is, you know, it's not too bad. It's still playable here. So, you know, it's not like the end of the world, but it's still not amazing here. So I would like to see at least 100 or 90 FPS here in 1080p, especially with like high settings. It's not even max settings here. So it's a bit of a shame that, you know, this card is barely running here in 1080p basically, but it is what it is, I guess. I do not recommend this card, as you guys already know probably from previous videos that I made. I really don't recommend this card. I think the 9060 XT 16 gigabytes is way more worth it, unless you're playing like, you know, FPS games, which, you know, it doesn't really matter too much about the VRAM. And I think the Nvidia card's a little bit better, you know, the FPS games. So maybe there I would be like, yeah, buy this card if you're just playing them games exclusively. But, you know, if you do want to hop on and play these type of games like Dying Light and Cyberpunk and stuff, you see the performance is just not amazing. And if you do enable the features that, you know, Nvidia has gave you here with these cards, you're not going to really be able to run it properly, because, you know, you're going to be running out of VRAM, just having issues like that. So it's just not nice to see, really, but it is what it is, guys. Honestly, it's not really great to see. But what are these zombies doing? Just running into this spike here, just dying like absolute bots here. But I don't even know if to test ray tracing. I kind of, you know what, I'm gonna try out frame gen first. Alright guys, so we're still in 1080p here. I do have DLSS and quality here. I do have frame generation on as well, and also I did put it to DX12 here. And I noticed that there wasn't any difference in FPS anyway, so I did put it on 12, and I had to put it on to enable frame gen as well. So I thought like putting 11 would, you know, make it a bit less demanding, but for some reason it doesn't really make any difference. So yeah, we got high settings still on as well. And let me show you the FPS here. So we're getting like 90, 100. And I can definitely feel the delay, guys. I really can in this game. Like, the FPS is so low with that frame gen that when I move my mouse, it feels really, really laggy. So when I said before that I do recommend frame gen, I think I don't with this card especially, because as you guys can see, we're getting like, what, 10, 15 FPS more. And it just doesn't feel that good. It really does not, guys. If, you know, if we were getting like 120 FPS here, then I can recommend frame gen. But just because of like that, we're getting that really low FPS here, I really don't recommend it, guys. It's just, you really do feel that delay a lot here. So I would say just play without frame gen here on this title, guys, because it just, for some reason, frame gen in this title does not give you much FPS. Like, it really doesn't. And also, like, it depends where I look as well, because, like, look, we're getting 77 FPS here, and I look here, we're getting 95 FPS. So it does really depend where you're looking as well. So do keep that in mind, guys, because I keep swinging my mouse around as well. So the performance is just like, it's really weird here. It really is. It's just such a weird game to test as well. I've not tested it in such a long time, but I don't know. It's just so weird. And we are using 7.5 gigabytes of VRAM now. So in 4040p, it's going to be a big struggle here, I think. It really is. And look at that lag that we keep getting now as well. So we are lagging a little bit now when we hit someone. We did drop here to 19 FPS, so it's not really good, is it? I can barely see what's going on here. It's so dark. Let me open one of these here. Thank you very much. Get some goodies. Thank you very much. Yeah. I don't know, guys. It really ain't looking good for this card in this game. It really ain't. I think I'm going to try 4040p now quickly. Right, guys. So we have 4040p on, and we have DLSS on quality here. I did turn off frame gen as well, guys. So frame gen is off. And we are playing with high settings still here. There you go. And we're getting around 60 FPS here. So it is still quite bad because it is dropping here. And the 1% lows are horrible, guys. 20 FPS here on the 1% lows. It does look significantly better, though, from 1080p. I have to say that. It does look significantly better. But the thing is, it doesn't work really well, though. It really does not with this card. So you can't even enjoy yourself here 4040p, sadly, with this card. So yeah, but like I said before, guys, generally, like, if you're looking to buy this card, and especially if you live in England, like, just get the 9070 XT with 16 gigabytes. It really doesn't cost much more, and you have no issues with VRAM, no issues with, you know, all of this stuff that's happening there. Like, and also, like, you can't even enable frame gen with this card, basically, in most of the games, because when you do enable it, you're going to run out of VRAM. So generally, just get a card with 60 gigabytes and just don't bother with this crap, because I've seen Frogboy X1 Gamer, and I've been watching him for a while. He said that this card is decent and stuff. I mean, I kind of get it, because, you know, you do get that frame gen ×4, but you can't really enable it. Like, if you're playing like a really old title, maybe, you know, you can get away with it. But that game's probably not going to support MFG either. So, you know, it's just a lot of trade-offs here that you need to do with the 8 gigabyte card, and you're going to be stuck with 1080p as well. So it's not really a good card here for the price. I really don't think so, especially, you know, with that 60 gigabyte model that the 9060 XT is. And it's a really good card, guys. Like, I've literally tested that card in 4K, in 4040p, and it runs so good, guys. So do check that review out as well, and that video that I made versus the 9070 XT as well, because it's a really good card. And, you know, you don't have to bother with this crap, guys. Like, look at this, 50 FPS. Dropping all the way down to 30s, 20s. Like, it's just not really enjoyable here, I have to say. It really ain't enjoyable. Right, guys, so we're still in 4040p. We still have DLSS on quality here. And I did enable, I did put the settings on medium here. If it's not on medium, it's because it didn't have a medium. So it's on low here. And here are the settings. Let's see if this game is more playable. Okay, we're getting 70s, guys. Okay. So this is way better now. We're getting like 20 FPS more here. So this is way more playable. I thought it was going to be bad, honestly, but it took like a second to load in. And I waited that, like, I don't know, it was like 5-6 seconds, and it loaded. It kind of like, I thought it crashed for a second, and it didn't. So, but some reason, medium settings seem to be way more playable here. So before, guys, when I tested 1080p and it was running like really poorly, dropping to 50s, 60s, try medium settings, guys. Maybe it's gonna run. I mean, maybe it should run way better here. So if we are getting that in 4040p, that's 70 FPS here, you should be getting like probably 90 and 1080p, I'm thinking. So, oh, what's going on there? Who needs help? Oh, never mind, I'm not bothered. But yeah, if it's running in 4040p at 70 FPS, you should be completely fine in 1080p with medium settings. So do try medium settings, guys. It should be way better here. The only reason I didn't try medium settings is because, guys, it's a 1080p card. Like, I didn't think we need to drop down to, you know, medium settings to be able to play this game, basically. I'm not sure if it does have enabled ray tracing. It says DX12 ray tracing, so I'm not sure if it does. I hope it's not having ray tracing on, because I'm thinking the whole time we don't have ray tracing on, so hopefully it's not enabled, and I'm chatting, you know, pure here. But alright, guys, so we're still in 4040p here, DLSS on quality. I did enable FrameGen as well, and we are still playing with the medium settings. So here are the settings again. Right. Okay, so we're getting 110 FPS, and again, guys, it just feels so. No, in this game, I don't think I recommend FrameGen. Even here, it just feels so bad. It felt much better with no FrameGen, so definitely just don't play this game with FrameGen, guys. It just feels so hard. What the hell's going on here? Okay, so you're in the middle of the road here where there's literally zombies around. Look at these idiots, man. Yeah, I don't recommend FrameGen in this game whatsoever, guys. It just feels so laggy for some reason. Not laggy, but like just delayed. It really does. Like some games you have that FrameGen and it doesn't feel this delayed, but in this game I certainly can feel the delay. It just feels so bad, guys. It really does. So yeah, if you don't mind playing with a bit lower maybe settings even, or FPS, definitely just play with them settings, because just generally no point putting frame generation in this game. It really feels delayed. It doesn't look anything. It doesn't look worse, but it just feels more delayed. So I don't really recommend that, guys. I really don't. I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I don't think there's a point testing 4K, and I don't really want to test any more settings here. Yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Let me know your thoughts below in the comments below. Oh wow, I forgot that they added these zombies that explode there in this game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.